Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So for you, Gemini, you have the mediator at the heart of your reading. I also see the mediator here. So all right, so the mediator, it could be that you may have had a falling out with someone. It could be that you felt that something was very unfair, okay? And this could be your energy, or, I mean, it could be theirs, all right? So you may have felt like your decision didn't matter, or that it wasn't valued, or that you are not valued by this person. And you may have just walked up and left, or got up, walked out, and oops, sorry, hit my mic, and left a conversation because of those things. We see how angry this person is. And, well, the other person may have accused them of being childish even. You could be thinking of reaching out to the partner, to the other person. Maybe you, in hindsight, maybe you feel like maybe you should compromise, possibly. Or this could be them thinking of communicating with you, contacting you, maybe suddenly feeling guilty, like maybe they weren't being very fair with you, and maybe they are willing to compromise. But one of the two of you may now be willing to compromise about something. Okay, so this is what it is. It's about reaching out to the other, and, well, what would the consequence of that action be? What would happen if I would reach out and offer a compromise to this person? And so I feel like they're wishing for they're wishing to be able to heal this breach, okay, this breakdown in communication. It could be that they're thinking of communicating but don't actually do it. It could be that they're thinking of it, but they would prefer that the other person would come to them. That is a possibility. Maybe they're hoping for some kind of lucky break here with the clover. Somebody, and it's the person who stormed out, feels like they were attacked by the other person, like they were undervalued. They don't want this relationship. They don't want the relationship to end. But they do want to feel like their opinion matters. That's what they want. They may have felt like the other person was planning something, that they weren't, again, that they weren't being fair. They were worried about what they were going to receive. It's like getting the short end of the stick. That's kind of what they were feeling. You know, that this person wasn't being fair with them. So this obviously is not over. It's incomplete. I feel like there will be a communication in the future. Who's going to communicate first is the question, right? I feel like somebody here is sitting down and they're like waiting for somebody to come to them to help them. That's what I feel. Somebody's sitting down waiting for the other person to come to them and help them. But really what they need to do, what they should be doing, if they really, really want to change this situation, then they need to get up and initiate this change. So they need to take the action. This is waiting for somebody else to help them or to come and rescue them when they actually need to rescue themselves. And this is going to be key in making this change, this realization. And you can see that this person is very restless. They want to come out of this hangman stage. They want that to end. They're thinking and thinking about what happened, and it's like, well, you see the angry exchange that was taking place here in this card. Okay. And you can see that in the hangman energy, they're thinking about that. They're feeling really restless. They're thinking about what happened, and they're trying to figure out what exactly that the obstacle is, okay? Or how to get over some obstacle that's between you. How to fix this. They're trying to understand what happened. This person may be used to being in control with this card here, and this is a situation where they may feel that it's out of their control or it's in somebody else's hands. Yeah. And so this is about choices and consequences with the Lovers being here. The temptation to giving in to temptation. And this temptation is this communication, okay? It's not about a lover. Well, it is kind of, well, there's this connection and you are in love, but I mean, there's no third person here. What this is about is this is a decision to communicate. That's where the temptation is, okay? It is to communicate and to offer a compromise, but maybe they're holding back not doing it. Maybe they don't want to be the first. Maybe they're waiting for the other person. And what they really need to do, the cards are saying, is if you want this change, okay, if you want this change, you need to maybe get that chip off your shoulder and you need to get up and make change, because he could have a chip on his shoulder, this fellow. And maybe that's what they're not seeing, There could be a pattern in this person's life that they need to release. How you think, how you plan, how you solve your problems. Mercury is ruling this card, And how you think, plan, solve your problems, you or they, whoever this is, possibly has to do with some past experiences that have shaped the beliefs in you. You or they need to release the devil that's on your shoulder, that chip on your shoulder, okay, if you want to see new growth. This relationship, this person, this partner is of great value. I mean, this person could be somebody who doesn't maybe not good at expressing their emotions, maybe because of a past past hurts, because he does not do well at expressing his emotions. He's good in every other area, but not emotionally. And so maybe in this area, when it comes to love, he's out of control or feels like he has no control. And that's a very strong possibility with this person. They do value you. If you feel like you're not valued by this person, well, you are valued. They may just not know how to show it, or maybe they're just maybe they have been just too controlling, and maybe they need to see why they distribute that type of behavior. So maybe there is work to do and compromise to be made by both parties here in order for this to work, in order for them to see new growth. This person, they are really, really thinking about you, and they're very troubled by what has happened. Okay, but this can be worked out. I do feel like they will finally see and they will finally understand that, okay, I need to take action if I want to see change here, because they're very restless in this separation. They're very, very restless. They're tired of being alone. They're tired of being here. So they need to take an action, and that action is going to be rewarded. There's the decision right there. There's the card of change right there. So, something is changing. I think it's a big shift, a huge shift in this relationship. This is about how one thinks, plans, and solves their problems. That's what it's about. And what they were doing was thinking of communicating and offering a compromise, most likely, but they weren't doing it. Still waiting for maybe the other to make the first move. So, but in the end, they will be the one to make that move. In the end, they will be the one to offer this compromise. Okay, so and I think at that point the other is more willing to listen and compromise also. But one of you have to break the ice here. That's what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.